So, welcome back, seekers. We are here today on a little bit on a different site. We are here in the woods or in the forest, how you want to call it. Um, Hopefully we can find something good. Hopefully we can find something old. Because this site is famous for the Celtic things they found here, or Roman things they found here. I was near here in the past, but this is the first time I'm here detecting, and because of I got the permission, and yes, hopefully we can find good stuff. And also I hope the video itself gets good, because today it's a little bit windy and rainy, so could be that there's some parts there not as good as I wish they were, because I have to film out of a bag. If it comes to this case, I don't know exactly, but yes, we will see. Without further ado, we see us at the first signal, and yeah, push thumbs that we find something good. So 1 minute in and we have our first signal. 40, 41, 42. Should be deep, but I don't know. Hopefully it's good to dig here, because the environment is a little bit stony. But we will see. Yeah, I'm totally curious what the found spectrum is here, because when I was here, found a lot of stuff related to the 1900s and stuff I didn't recognize. So hopefully we can do it today. One out. What was it? Oh, 50-51. Let's see if it's trash or something good. Here it is. And it's trash. Good. It's the bottom of a bullet casing. Okay, we see us at the next. Not particularly further. We have our next good signal. The same numbers as before, 41, 42. Hopefully not again a shotgun cap. Let's see what we can find here. It's a little bit on short signal. Could be that this is something small. Okay, it's out. Let's see what we have. Okay. Oh, there it is. Ah, okay, trash. The end of a sausage. Okay, we see us at the next one. 41, a little bit jumpy. Could be silver could be big copper, bronze, also the dreaded aluminium trash stuff, but we will see what we found here. Let's look if it's out or not. No, it's not. Okay. We will see. Hopefully something great. So last pitfall. So like you see, I dug completely out of my mind. I don't know how deep it is, but it's deep, and it was only a little bit of pipe fitting. So hopefully we see us at the next hole. So it feels like there was an eternity no signal. Here we have the next one, 30 to 37. It's really jumpy. Let's see what we have here. Hopefully our first good target, but we will see what we can find here. Hopefully no junk at all. Really sandy soil, but roots over roots over roots. Oh, curious. Let's see. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, okay. I will turn you off for a sec and get you back in. This deep for junk. Ridiculous. So guys, like you see now, I'm done. I ran around for over 2 hours. The only stuff I pulled up was trash. I didn't film anything except 2 or 3 things I would put in the video on the start, but don't turn up yet because I wanted to make a special thing for you. Because of the holidays, I wanted to make this video special, but the rain is heavily and I'm wet through my clothes and stuff like that. So I will see you at home. I will make a little bit of a restoration with you for 1 or 2 items, I don't know yet, but let's see what we can pick up and restore. And yeah, see you in a few minutes. Bye. So guys, as you can see, I have a lot of stuff we can pick from. That's a little bit chaotic, I know, but I didn't figure it out yet how to sort this stuff correctly before I clean it, because after I clean it, I sort the stuff for normal in cases like this or my showcase outside, or if there is anything what is not as good to pick up for restoration, I do it like this, because yeah, I have a lot of stuff, as you can see, and this stuff we have here has a lot of potential, so I keep it as it is for now, because I wanted to remember to restore it before it can leave. There's also stuff what not has to be restored or is already, but for normal case here is the stuff I hadn't restored yet. So I will pick up 1 or 2 items and be right back in a different camera angle, because like this I can't do anything. I tried it for you, but it's not possible, so I have to find a good camera angle and then we can start off. Okay, see you in a second. So I choose to start with a little bit of a common coin, and not particularly, like to say, worthly coin is one of these. It's 10 groschen, because I wanted to show you how I do coins like this, because it goes really quick. So it's my quickest method to clean coins like this, because they're not really worthly or rare or something else. So for the most case, for sure, there are different things, like one of these. This one I wouldn't I wouldn't restore it, because it looks perfect, it looks good. So but for example, let's say this one we can pick up. This one I will do right now. It takes a few seconds and it's in a perfect condition, you will see. So I'll be right back. For the tool I use, it's a small grinder like a Dremel, with a plastic brush, something like that. Yeah, I will start off, and yeah, you will see how this turns out. So, like I mentioned earlier, only with coins you don't mind the patina or something in the case, because you will ruin it for sure. But in this case it's an aluminum coin, like I said before, not worth a lot of money, and yeah, so you can do real quick and have a good outcome in this case. Before I forget, it's not perfect. You see between the letters itself, it's crusted and stuff like that, but for those cases you can took like a scalpel. That's my tool number 1 for stuff like that. Or you also can take something like this. I make it by my own. It's from a tattoo gun, the tip, and there I glued in a needle, so you can gently scrape stuff away if you wanted to do it. In these cases I would recommend you to do this because you can learn here a whole lot of stuff. You can learn here how to restaurate the coin without damaging it. So you can go further with, like here, for example, a Roman coin that's a little bit toasted. I think I can't do here anything, but to give you a small overview, or here a coin from the 1700s, that you can start off with coins like that. You can start to learn here, for example. Then you don't have to took a Dremel. You only would use something like this, or a scalpel, or yeah, maybe a soft brush to remove the stuff you put up from the coin itself. Because in cases like this, I don't use something like this. That's much too aggressive and ruin the coin for sure. You will damage it, you will make it worthless. I mean, in this case, it's for sure worthless because you didn't make out anything. Like I said, I think it's toasted, but you never know. It could be that there's something under there. I will look up to or manage to restore it. If you're interested in, I can probably try to restore it with you, but not yet. Yeah, without further ado, I will choose the next coin, a little bit advanced coin, and then I'll be right back with you, and hopefully we can restore something cool. So next up, I choose a special coin because we found this one together. Here, it's the one from 1765, Maria Theresia. I hope you can remember it. If the light is in here a little bit messy because I have two lamps, and yeah, it's a little bit tricky to film in here. But yeah, this is the coin. Like you see, it's not particularly bad conditioned, but also in this case you have to be very carefully to clean this up and bring it to a state that you can show to people and be proud of. So without further ado, let's start up. If the viewing angle is a little bit messed up, I'm sorry. It's the first time I try something like this, and yeah, let's see what we can make up. So in these cases you also can take a little bit a harder brush, but only with small pressure or less pressure. Don't damage anything on this coin. I didn't do any pressure at all. I only lean the bristles on and start to wiggle left and right to get in the areas you can't get really easy. So it starts to look better, but there's a little bit of excess material what we have to take off, because it looks not nice if the coin has different colors like this. I will not say if the color palette of a coin is a little bit different that the coin is bad. No, it's not. But if you see here, or like you see here, there are small points of dirt you want to take off, because it will look bad if you clean the coin, then polish it and have these kind of points on there. So I think this side turned out really well. I hope I see it, I hope it focuses, because in this angle I can't see the screen really good. So then we start off with the other side, and yeah, we will see how this turns out. Turned out very well, I have to say, as you can see here. Now we go on with wax it, and I show you which wax I do take. Wait for a second. Here I have it. It's Renaissance wax. The British Museum takes the same. There's two sizes. It's the family pack, I call it, and the small pack. Because with this I start off. I didn't know that I will do this for longer, but it holds up very well. I use this small pot now for 2 years, I think. It's really cool, and it does a great job. So I would recommend to use gloves in this case, because the wax itself, it's microcrystal wax, microcrystalline, sorry, like it's written here, and it smells very bad. It smells like glue or something, and so you can protect your fingers a little bit. Oh, this finger is gone, but I don't need this anyways. You take first a little bit on your finger, then to the coin itself between the two fingers, and mush it a little bit. It's not particularly necessary to get everything, every excess wax and something like that off, because at the end we will polish it anyways, so it's no problem when there are stripes on it and stuff like that. You can do it the other way too, because they say do the wax on and then polish it with a towel or a thing like that, but in the first place I will polish it another way. So here we are. I will put this down, let it dry, and I'll be right back. So guys, as you can see, in the meanwhile this one dried up, I made 2 new coins. They're already waxed. Now we started off with polishing, and before we polish I wanted to tell you that you also, and that's one of my favorite tools too, use this. That's a glass pen that uses glass fiber stuff here in the tip. They look like these ones. You can buy these packages from your trusted restoration site. I will put one in the description, what I use, where I ordered all this stuff, very cheap. It's a Austrian company. So to start off with these guys, you have to take the Dremel. Have to be careful for sure, but in this case the coins are protected because of the wax. So you can use bristle tips like this. If the coin it's a little bit detailed, I think, like not like this one, not of these ones I think, but you can use this tip for detailed coins if they have really big grooves and stuff like that, where you have to go in. So you can use stuff like this, but we will use today one of my let's see, one of my other tips. That's one of these guys. That's out of cloth, I think. I will write it on screen right now because I don't have the English word. We will use this with middle pressure, because we have to melt the wax itself, that it can flow inside the coin, so it starts to shine. I will start off with our coin. The other ones I will do in the background, and you can see the results afterwards. So as I mentioned earlier, I will use now one of my brush tips, because this coin is a little bit trickier, so we can get the best out of it. Guys, now I will polish it a little bit further with this type of tool. It's a little bit better because this one is a little bit coloring off, so I have to take a little bit a bigger tool to be more precise. So now, okay, perfect. So without further ado, let's go on, and then I'll take you to the results. So guys, here we are with our results. Starting off with this coin, I did behind the scenes, as I can say. As you can see, it's shiny and turned out really great. It's free Kreuzer from 1800. The green parts I wanted to keep because it's part of the coin surface, of the aged surface. My favorite is when the coin is green overall, like one of these guys. But you can't have everything, and I have to say this one is a bronze coin, so the bronze itself is greener and keeps the greenness better than the copper ones. There are some copper coins, they are green overall, but it's really unique to get one in whole green color. So yeah, it's a big one. Like as you can see on the rim, there's the Marks II. This guy is for a coin from 1800s. It's really good, in a good condition at all. Because if you take, for example, this, it's the same coin. It's a little bit rougher, the shape itself. You can't barely make out the head on the background. And now you have it here, coin to coin, how big a difference restorating, cleaning, as you will want to call it, make in this case. So I think here's another one. As you can see, it's more toasted there. You can barely make out the free and the stuff itself. And here, as you can see, the head a little bit better, but this one is in a very good shape. So going further with the smaller one of this coin, it's also 1800. It's a half Kreuzer. As you can see, there is the green tone a little bit more, and in cases like this, it's very hard to clean it or restore it, because this green patina is very brittle and very hard to keep, because a little bit too much pressure and you wanna get it away, like you see in parts like here or here. It doesn't take much force to remove the green color, so this is really hard to keep overall. But the shape of this coin is phenomenal. I love it. So it's the same area like this, as you can see. It's the half Kreuzer, that's free Kreuzer. both from 1800s. Both should show the same head. I think it's Franz, yes, King Franz, I think, or Kaiser. I don't know it exactly, but I think King. Don't hang me up on my historical knowledge, because I'm into, but I learn. So, and last but not least, we have the one we did together, and as you can see here, it's the same. Now you can make out the date, you can see more detail. I have to say this coin is very worn, so there wasn't much to take back, but overall the look is great. I love it. For the state, as we saw before, this is phenomenal. Yeah, 1765 we found together, and we cleaned and restored it together. So great. Yeah. Did you have any questions or something else? Did you have any recommendations or tips? If you also do restoration, please comment below. Let me know what you think about this whole stuff, if you like this kind of video, because it was a worst case backup plan. I don't know how you want to pronounce it or to say it, but yeah, better this than nothing, I would say. And yeah, hopefully you guys liked it, and yeah, we see you again soon. See you, seekers, and hopefully the next time on the fields again and finding stuff. Okay, have a nice holiday, and bye bye.